What is going on, Pokemon trainers? Welcome to episode 196 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Of course, my name is Blaze, and today I'll be talking about the card that's on your screen. It's Wishiwashi GX. I'm also going to take on a few opponents in Versus mode and open up another pack of Fates Collide booster cards, unless I get a Sun and Moon pack, and I'll open that instead. Before I do any of that, though, I did want to talk about one thing. One of my viewers asked to see an item in the background of my videos, so I wanted to bring that up today while we have a little bit of time. This is my one of my guitars, one of my four guitars. I guess five if you count the electric. One of my four acoustic guitars. I've had this for about 3 or 4 years now, and I've been playing guitar for about 6 total, I think. And this guitar is a Takamine G series guitar, and it's probably my third favorite guitar of the ones that I have. It sounds great, and it's one of the more higher quality guitars that I have. But I have a couple of guitars that I prefer playing, and that I really like the sound a lot better. I've been playing for about 6 years. I'm only just now to the point where I feel like I could actually play a song. So maybe on stream one day or on live on one of my videos I'll play a song. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It's acoustic. It's Takamine G series. It's red. It's practice makes perfect, and I think that's the one thing you have to say about guitars. If you're gonna play it and you're gonna be good at it, you have to play it pretty much every day consistently. And I think in a year's time, I think I played it for 1 hour like every single day. So I definitely recommend putting in the time if you're wanting to be good at guitar. And this is a great guitar. I think it was about $300 when I bought it. I got it at Guitar Center, and wonderful guitar, and the sound is great. Just keep it tuned. That's all I can say about that. But anyway, I did want to show that off because I had a request to show off that item. So Takamine, get it. Let's move on though. Let's talk about this card here that will be on your screen in just a second. This is the Wishiwashi GX card, and this card has 210 HP, which is for what this card is, it's kind of low, I think, but I wouldn't say it's bad. 210 is a decent amount of HP. You can give it 40 extra, so that doesn't hurt at all. But for it being a basic Pokemon and kind of along the same lines as Wailord, it's a little bit low for HP. That's my opinion. It has a 3 retreat cost, which is kind of hefty, but it's nothing that Floatstone or Manaphy won't take care of. And it's also weak to electricity, which is expected from any water-type Pokemon. So it has 3 attacks, and 2 of those attacks are very, very energy-intensive, I should say. The first attack is called Water Gun for 20 damage. You're probably going to be doing this attack for the most part consistently until you get everything else powered up. My recommendation, though, is to get this card powered up on the bench, because if you get it into the active slot, it can take a bunch of hits, but you're going to have a hard time getting energy onto it. So that's just what I recommend. The second attack is called Explosive Stream Vortex. Explosive Stream Vortex, 120 damage, 5 energy cards. 3 of those have to be water. And you also get to discard a special energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's actually pretty good for the amount of energy that you have to that it requires to get it powered up. It's actually pretty good. Discarding a special energy card is always a good thing if you can get your opponent to discard a double colorless energy or discard a dragon energy or something that it's going to need anyway. Just get rid of it. Get it out of here. So 120 damage is pretty good because you can, most times 2 hits will kill almost anything. And if you give it a choice band, it's going to have an easy time getting extra 30 damage as well to EX and GX Pokemon. And if the Pokemon's not an EX or GX Pokemon, you don't need the extra damage. 120 will probably kill it. The GX attack it's rather interesting. I think that it could work just given the amount of energy that this card requires. It's called Blue Surge GX and does 220 damage. Remember, you can only use 1 GX attack per turn. So 220 damage, and you get to move all energy attached to this Pokemon to your bench in any way that you like. So I think it's a pretty good card. I don't have any issues with the card itself. I don't have any issues with the artwork's cool. The amount of HP is it's pretty decent. It's a little bit low. The first attack is super weak. The retreat cost can be circumvented in different ways, and the electric energy weakness is expected. The issue that I have with the card is the amount of energy that's required to get it powered up. Now you can use like max elixir to help accelerate energy. You could use Blastoise if you wanted to, and there's also Aqua Patch, which is going to come in handy for this card specifically. Just got to make sure that you can get some energy into your discard pile. But overall, I'd say it's a solid card. It just takes a lot of energy to get it powered up. So I'm not sure how much you're willing to dedicate to getting this card powered up, but you know what? It could work out very well. One thing I was thinking about on the ride home today from work is I was like, man, this card, it's expensive, but I have this feeling this card's gonna get used. It's gonna get put in decks, and it's gonna be used in a way that I never thought would happen. So maybe you know of a good strategy to use with this card, and if you do, put it in the comments below. I probably missed something, and that's okay. We're a community that likes to help each other out. So put it in the comments below if I missed something. But overall, I'm not overly impressed with this card, but I'm not under impressed. I think it's a decent card. One thing you can do though is once you use your GX attack, if you feel like you're in danger of being knocked out, you can always use the item card where you flip a coin and pull this card into your hand if you flip heads. I can't remember what item card that is. I'll see if I can find it real quick. But it is, I think once you use a GX attack and you move all those energies off of it, it's probably best to go ahead and get rid of that card, just because, or get rid of the active Pokemon, just because you don't want to give up 2 prize cards, and you also don't, you don't have energy on it anymore. Not only that, but you can't even do the other attack. So you're stuck to doing 20 damage if you choose to keep it out. But I do think that scooping it back up into your hand. I say scoop up because the original card that did what I'm trying to explain was called scoop up. I can't remember what the new one's called, but you flip a coin, and if heads, you put the card back into. I think it's your active. You put your active Pokemon back into your hand. I'm gonna try to find it here. But yeah, like I said, if I miss something, or you think that there's a good strategy for this card, and I happen to omit it, put it in the comments below. Help each other out. We like puns just as much as we like helping one another, so make sure you do that. I'm going to take a quick glance at the card that I'm talking about here. If I can find it. I may not be able to find it, but if I can, I'll show it off. I don't see it. I think it's an old card. I don't even think you can use it in standard play anymore. So, but I could be wrong on that too. Don't sell me short. But anyway, let's go on ahead and get into the matches today. I hope that this card finds its way into tournament play, and I hope it finds its way into a very unique strategy. I do not look forward to going against it. Let me tell you that much. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and get into a match here. So I changed the presentation of my videos yesterday, and I'm very, very excited to play the way that I've been playing since yesterday. Got a brand new deck called Double Dragon. It's a work in progress. I think I played 4 matches yesterday and won only 1 of them. I expect kind of a similar situation today, so just keep that in mind as we're playing. And I'm really hoping to get a Sun and Moon pack that I can trade off, because if I can, I'm going to try to get Vikavolt GX into this deck, which is kind of a necessity for this particular deck. I showed it off yesterday. If you missed it, check out episode 195 on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online on my channel. And it's a pretty cool strategy if I can get it to work. I gotta work with it all month. So this Friday, I'm going to be doing a tournament, but I won't be using this deck because it's not ready. So I know that's kind of I guess cheating. It's playing against my rules a little bit, but I want to win the tournament so I can get more packs of cards and trade them off. So, you know, don't be mad at me too much. But I will be using a different deck. I might even do an expanded tournament. Bring back an oldie but a goodie because I have a really good deck that has been winning. So I might try that. Anywho, let's get this party started right. My opponent? Ooh. So I did that for a reason, and I'll tell you what that is in just a second. I don't want to use this yet because I have a feeling that he's going to make me use in and switch all of my cards out of my hand. But I attached that grass energy first because I wanted... there's a chance that I'll get an electric energy on the next turn, and if I do, that's awesome because I'll be able to go ahead and do the most powerful attack. 130 damage on the next turn, which I really want to do. And I thought he was going to do that too. So I didn't want to have him do that to the dragon energy because that would be a little more devastating than if he does it to the grass energy. So that's fine. So I still can do 130 damage on this turn. So it's all good. All I got to do is go ahead and get one heads, grab this Dragonite. So this Dragonite is really cool if you partner up with Vikavolt, because Vikavolt can, once per turn, search your deck for a grass and electric type and attach it to your bench in any way that you like. So it would come in handy if I have more Dragonites and have more Vikavolts. It would definitely come in handy. For now, my opponent can't attack me. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get the attack off here because I feel like that's probably for the best. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's got a heal item too, so that's not good. He's going to be able to heal every turn. So my only chance here to knock him out on the next turn is to get another double dragon energy. What are the odds? What are the odds of that? You, sir. I feel really bad. But I don't really feel that bad. I'm going to try to get a different Pokemon on the bench, too. I had this feeling he's going for basics, so I'm going to try to get Jolteon out. Discarding every card. Wow. A lot of trash cards in his hand, so... In will come in handy, for certain. I'm going to use this Ultra Ball right now. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this in. Because I don't want to discard energy cards. I didn't want to get rid of this Dratini. I mean, I did, but I couldn't. So I was really hoping to get an energy card here too, which I did. So that's good. So as long as I don't get, discarded on that energy card, I should be able to do the attack again. And if my opponent does not in or doesn't put a basic down, it should be a victory. But it would be kind of foolish not to put a basic Pokemon down at this point. I think that's definitely going to have to happen for my opponent. I'd feel really bad if it didn't. But I will always take a victory. I will always take a victory. Judge, okay. I still could get a grass energy, which is totally fine. As long as I have one, I'm in good shape. Oh, I got it in, so that'll work. Crushing Hammer, not what I'm hoping to see right now. Good. Good, good. Okay. Yeah. I need in to work here. And still no energy. Wow. Well, I'm gonna retreat. Get this out there. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to get Dragonite even more powered up. I want him to have like 6 energy on him, so I can just go ahead and power through all of the attacks here, the dragon waves. 130 damage each turn. I figured that was going to happen. My opponent couldn't really seem to get anything going or any benched Pokemon, so, you know, that was expected, I think. 100 tokens, that's what's up. And what else? Damage done? Yeah, I'm getting real close. I haven't been doing the challenges. I think that's a big contributor to me not getting it's a big contributor to me not getting a ton of coins right now. I have some coins, but I don't have a ton. So let me update a couple of stats here. Always nice to have another victory. So I'll be updating these stats on the bottom of your screen as time goes on because I want to keep it updated as I win or as I win or lose or win by disconnect or whatever the case is. I want to keep updating those stats so I can keep track of the deck stats. Okay. I don't know if I like this. As long as my Dragonite is in my hand, I'm in good shape. So we're good there. My opponent is using double colorless energy, Vaporeon, ooh, and a balloon, a bursting balloon. I don't know if I like that. That could be anything. And also, ooh, Espeon. Okay. I'm going to draw a couple extra cards here. Couple of Eevees. Of course, there's going to be an instant evolution, so that's fine. I'm going to try to get that double colorless attached because I think that's probably better than waiting to start doing damage. Well, never mind, it's gone. It's gone. Although I think I want to go ahead and power up Dratini instead. Dragonite's ready, so... And I have the rare candy, so that's good. This might come in handy. I want to put this Zapdos down because I don't want to have to deal with this Raikou getting KO'd. Because he probably will. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the Raikou being KO'd. And confusion. I'm not ready yet, but I'm going to get some more energy out so I can be prepared to do some more attacks here. If I can get a double dragon energy, I'll be able to do the attack a couple times in a row, which would be nice. Right now, just got to get them powered up. And just let this Espeon do its thing, I guess. I guess beyond. We like puns. If you missed my shiny hunting videos over the weekend. I've been posting those, uh, or my live stream was over the weekend on Saturday, so that was pretty fun. So if you missed it, I am uploading those videos pretty much daily at this point. So keep that in mind. Go check those out on my channel, on my YouTube channel. We had a lot of fun playing Pokemon Moon and shiny hunting and trying to get those cards, or those I was trying to get a shiny Eevee, and I think the final episode of that will be available tomorrow, possibly, and you'll get to see the result of that. That'll be pretty fun. But the other videos are fun too. We had a good time. So, ugh, I hate you. I hate you. Oh no, 30 damage. Hey, it's back. I'm gonna attach this float stone and just keep it going. The thing about his other attack is 200 damage, and I can, if I flip a coin in tails, nothing happens. So it would be great to have Victini in this deck once the Guardians Rising expansion comes out, but as of right now, I can't do anything with it. So it is what it is. I'm still going to focus on building this deck up and making it a good, solid deck, because it can be. But right now, I just have to focus on getting energy attached and getting ready to go ahead and KO my opponent. Just gotta be careful about having all this energy on this card, because Psychic will kill me if I'm not careful. So gotta be careful. I got to be careful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Those could be bad. Really hoping for an in on this next turn or the turn after. That would be super good. I mean, I guess that's fine. That's not really what I was looking for, but it's not bad. Well, I don't really want to attach that, because then I'm going to have 2 energy on him. Should I decide to attack? I mean, I guess I'll. This is overkill. I'm gonna run into a situation where trying to get this Dragonite powered up gives him too much energy and too much power. My opponent's gonna make me switch out using a Lysander. Here it comes, and then Dragonite's gonna be dead. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. So I should have switched out and just went ahead and tried to kill that other one, but it's okay. We're learning. The first few days are always learning experiences in this deck, and you know, it is what it is. Next up, we got Zapdos. But I can put him back in the deck, so that's good. Togedemaru. I don't have any cards in my hand right now, so this is not good. Put that Dragonite back in there. Well, there's potential for me to come back from this. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. Could happen. Looking on the bright side, I think there's a chance. Although slim, there is a chance. Uh-oh. Another crushing hammer. I just need an in. That's all I need right now. An in or a Professor Sycamore would be fine too. Anything. Get it in anything. In anything. Oh gosh. That's just not good at all. I think I have 3 rare candies in this deck, so I probably need to supplement some Dragonairs in there as well because I don't have all the means to get the cards I need. He's just gonna steamroll me at this point. I don't have. Oh my gosh, I don't have many options here. Come on. Oh no, that's 2 KOs, isn't it? No. Oh, I think it is. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's 2 KOs. Game over. Well played. Good game. So we do have a little bit of opportunity here with this deck to be a little bit, just a little bit better. It'll be okay though. We'll keep playing it. I think that in the grand scheme of things, it'll end up being a pretty good deck. I just got to get the cards that I need. So I'll go ahead and play one more, possibly two more if I can squeeze two in. I won one match out of 4 yesterday. I might win 1 out of 4 today. Well, I did win 1 already, so depending on how this goes, could be 2 out of 4 today. Who knows? This deck also has potential to get set up pretty early in the game, so if I'm able to do that, then it could come in handy. So let's go ahead and get Dratini out here. Is Dragonair in the deck? Yes. So we're in good shape there. See what card I get here. Oh, rare candy. Okay. That's fine. I can use that next turn. As long as he doesn't like use an in, then I should be able to get the cards that I need in a timely fashion. This is definitely a Pessimian deck, which I don't like. There's in, of course. I don't like these decks because they can do a ton of damage. He can do 90 damage per turn. So we got to watch out for that. Mew is out there, so I have a feeling I don't need to worry about this deck that much. I need to make sure I kill the Pessimians because those are the ones that can do the most damage. Uh-oh. He's already used in, so there's that. And he got rid of it. He got rid of the Lysander. Pokemon Catcher's arguably better. He's dead. Cool, huh? So 110. This is gonna be a tough transition here. I need to get these cards out. Let's see, what's this? I'll have 60 by the time I get him out there. I don't want to do that. I probably need to go ahead and use another in here on the next turn because the cards I have are decent, but they're not great. So just in case they use an escape rope, I want to be able to get a different card instead of the one that they want me to pick. So Puzzle of Time. I really could use some of those cards in my deck. I feel like Puzzle of Time would come in handy for me. I forget what it does. If you played one card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. If you play 2 cards, put 2 cards from discard pile into your hand. That's pretty good. Pretty good. He played 2 of them. So, there you go. Lysander's back. I think he played a Professor Sycamore, is that right? Did I miss something? No, he did not. He didn't play anything. He's dead. I'm not going to win this one either. Alright, well, there's a possibility that I can get that Pokemon out. Probably not likely. Let's just go ahead and use in here. I might be able to pull this off. Very unlikely, but I might be able to pull it off. There's a chance here that he can use in again. I really don't want that to happen. I might be giving up a prize card, and that's fine. I really need the next card to be a Grass Energy or a Double Dragon Energy, and then I can start taking him out. The trick to this deck is to take out the Passimians as quickly as possible. This is my last Dratini, so if I don't get this, it's not going to work out well for me. There it is. 120 damage each turn, so did not want that end to happen. That's okay. Okay. It kind of helped me. One thing that I do have that's kind of an advantage here is that Jolteon can prevent damage by basic Pokemon. That's all my opponent has is basic Pokemon. So I may want to look into powering that up instead. This shiny Dragonite. Energy card. I can't switch out just yet. Another energy card. But I can do 130 damage at least twice. And that Jolteon's going to come in handy here, so if I can... If I can just make it happen, we'll be in good shape. No, not for Dragonite. Togedemaru. Going for the jugular. So that was kind of, I think that was kind of a mistake on his part, because now I can go ahead and bring Dragonite up and pretty much destroy 2 of his cards. At least. Get a couple prize cards here. I don't know what's in his hand, so I have to be careful there. Let's go ahead and attach here. And Dragon Wave. Versus Seeker for an in would come in handy here. Mew is out. Mew can do 90 damage, I think. Nest Ball, he'll get that Passimian back. Passimon? I don't know what it's called. Still no energy to attack, so that's good news. At least not yet. Don't get in. Oh, you suck. I hate you. I hate you so bad. I had energy. I had what I needed. Maybe I can get a float stone. That'd be fine. Ooh. I got the card I needed, so that's good. And I got the card to get Jolteon powered up, so I'm not too concerned about Jolteon taking damage on the next turn. So we're good there. Another revive for... Where's your energy, though, bro? Okay. I'm gonna kill one of his Pissimians. Because it's more beneficial for me to do that than not to. So ooh, this is gonna be a close match. I'm guessing that double colorless energy is coming up for him very soon. Uh-oh. Lysander. What's he trying to do here? Dragonite or Jolteon? Dragonite? Nest Ball. Probably trying to get rid of it, maybe. Okay, there's the DCE. 90 damage would knock him out. That's fine. Jolteon's coming into play here. And I have a DCE of my own, so I can go ahead and get that put in there, and now you can't attack me anymore. So let's go ahead and do that. Do I need to get anything for Jolteon, though? He's going to be KO'd. I guess we'll search and see what I can find here. It might be useful on the next turn. Refresh my hand here. So after this KO, I cannot be hit by basic Pokemon. So that's good. Really can't be upset about that. Bursting Balloon. Uh-oh. Here's the thing. I kind of have to attack him, because if I don't attack him, I don't have the immunity built up anymore. So 60 damage is going to hurt. But I don't think he can do that every turn. Especially if I get a Versus Seeker or something, I can just use a Lysander and get rid of that. So should be in good shape. Should be. Escape Rope? Uh-oh. That's bad. $90? $100? I don't need any of these cards. That's really all I need. I guess. I guess I'll put them in there. Sure. So another one of those would definitely kill me. How many DCEs are in his discard pile? Just one. So he's got another one, probably two more in his hand somewhere. So I've got to be really careful here. And I have to knock him out. So ooh. I think he's got me. Yep. Oh well, it was a good match. Good match. I can't really be upset about that. We played our hearts out. It wasn't in the cards. Ah, you see what I did there? It wasn't in the cards. All right, well, it was fun still. I think if that Dragonite had been knocked out, it would have been a little better for me, but that was tough. All right, let's get to a new challenge. I can do that one again, sure. All right, and we'll go ahead and open up a pack of Fates Collide cards here. I've got a few. I've got two. And then we'll get through this one today and tomorrow, and then maybe go to a Steam Siege and get through all of these packs here. I've got some tokens now to be able to open some more stuff, so stay tuned for that. But I do want to remind you to hit that like button and subscribe. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, and I've been doing a lot more with Pokemon in general, and also Legend of Zelda. Splatoon 2 is going to be big for me. So stick around. It might be a lot of fun in the future. Let's see what we got. This is... okay, it's Exploud. I don't need that card, I guess, but Exploud is 140 HP, Ambush for 80 damage, plus 40 more damage if you flip heads. Cacophony is... at the end of your opponent's next turn, discard the defending Pokemon and all cards attached to it. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's it could win you the game in certain situations, but it's definitely not it's not conventional, that's for sure. Fossil Excavation Kit. Put 2 in any combination of Helix Fossil Ammonite, Dome Fossil Kabuto, or Old Amber Aerodactyl cards from your discard pile into your hand. Not bad. If you use a fossil deck, it's not bad. Servine, 70 HP, Serpentine Strangle. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Next up, we've got Wormadam. Wormadam is Strike Back, does 20 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. And Iron Head does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each heads. After you flip tails, flip until you get tails. Cinccino, 90 HP. Covet, your opponent reveals his or her hand. Choose a card you find there and put it into the bottom of your deck, of your opponent's deck. Last Resort, 60 damage. If you flip tails, the attack does nothing. Burmy with 60 HP, hang down for 10 damage. Diglett with 40 HP, Ram does 10 damage. Carbink, one of my favorite cards for countering EX heavy decks. 90 HP, safeguard, prevent all effects of attacks including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon EX. And Power Gem for 40 damage. Coughing with 60, Division, search your deck for up to 2 Coughing and put them into your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And Riolu, 60 HP, Smash Punch does 30 damage, but does nothing on a tails flip. Well, folks, I do want to thank you one last time for tuning in. I'll be back again tomorrow with another exciting episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Until then, I'll catch you on the flippity flip.